We're here at Greenbuild this week talking to people about multifamily projects and other projects and how they can use wood in those projects. And major components of why you want to consider wood for these kinds of projects would be the economics of them. Generally, a wood frame construction where you can do it by code is going to be a more economical solution. And as well, it's going to have a less cost environmentally. It's going to be a more sustainable solution than the other framing options. Really, when you look at the sourcing of materials, wood is the only material that is sustainable in that it regrows. It's a natural regrowing resource that trees obviously grow from rain and sunshine on their own. And like everything else we have to mine from the ground once, lumber is a source that's renewable. So that's a major component of the sustainability story of what wood has to offer to building projects. As people have learned what the building codes allow you to do with wood in construction and multifamily projects, the mid-rise 5-story light frame building has become more and more popular. Really it's what's added to the popularity is the podium provisions. The IBC model building code has allowed the light frame over podium for several years now. But actually those provisions have been changing over time. With the earlier versions of the IBC, you could have 5 stories of residential over a 1-story podium with parking in that podium. And with the newer versions of the IBC, which are predominantly used around the country now, that parking has turned into any available occupancy. So you can have residential over restaurants, residential over mercantile occupancies. Moving forward with the IBC 2015, there's even more flexibility where we can have a multi-story podium. So right now you might have a 6-story building as the limit, which is a 5-story of wood over 1-story of podium. You could have multiple story podiums. You could have a 5/2 for a total building height of 7 stories above grade, or even potentially a 5/3 at 8-story total tall building. This kind of gives just more flexibility with what developers can do with their project sites to really get more square footage out of those locations and really help the system of the light frame wood over a podium to meet more project needs.